Well, taking a new job is always an exciting moment, so it's going very well. Yeah? You have to settle yourself, understand the company, and then start making plans, you know. So it's always a good moment to start, because in France we say tout beau, tout nouveau, all new, all nice. Yeah. Well, first of all, Xeikon has been mastering electrophotographic for 25 years.
Okay.
We excel into that, and we believe at Narrow we have the best speed quality ratio on the planet, particularly with the other announcement, which is the CX500. But at the same time, the market has particular demand for certain applications where the inkjet is more relevant, and also some customer by design, for many reasons, want to invest into inkjet. So the prediction is that for the next 3 to 5 years at least, half of the industry will be EP, electrophotography, but half of the industry will be inkjet. And so now that we became number 2 on the planet in terms of label, in order to continue to expand and grow, it was the right moment to have an inkjet leg. So our strategy is to be technology agnostic and to be as much invested in electrophotography that we are in inkjet, and we position the technology per application. So inkjet for durable, cosmetic, and so on, and electrophotography mainly for food safe application, as an example. In proportion of the market, yes, but the market is growing. So it's growing in number of presses sold. I would say we have never sold as much presses electrophotography on the market exactly than ever before. And every day here on the show, we are taking orders, you know, multiple, not one by accident. And so EP grow in absolute terms, but as a proportion of the overall market, that is growing in the range of 9% per year. Of course, yeah, the inkjet will grow a bit faster, and that's normal mathematics, you know. Very good question. This is probably one of the things we are the most exciting, because we were doing, I think it was a Drupa technology demonstration, and now we have moved to the implementation of the concept, and we got very, very good reaction from the market. So we are really pioneer this concept, where I think on the show we have probably has been copied, you know, I would say. And so now it's demonstrated on, in combination with our electrophotographic, with the dry toner, but we want also to extend it to combine with our inkjet machine. So then the excitement is you can have, I would say, the normal, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 color of your printer, but you can complement, you know, with other color or other fluid with embellishment. So you can imagine a fully automatized line with up to 9 fluid in reality. So we believe that is very strong concept for being modular, you know, and very strong concept to continue to enhance the level of automatization from, you know, the print to the embellishment. And so I would say that fusion seems to be the right concept for the industry. I'm so happy that Xeikon pioneered that concept. And so now we need to put this concept into industrialization, and we are going to work very hard in the coming months to make that happen. I don't have a crystal ball, you know, of course. So everything I say might be denied in 10 years, but I mean, we look at the data like everyone, and when you look at the data, the label market overall is growing, because there is more country that use packaged good, and we have all more e-commerce, so even the segmentation, so more and more unit and little boxes that are going out. So there is business driver that make the label and packaging also, but the label growing overall. And then of course the digitalization even grow more. So we don't see any reason that this is changing. The drivers are pervasive, and so is growing more in digital than in conventional, but even both industries are growing. So we believe we have a bright future, and so we are fortunate as Xeikon to be well entrenched into that industry. Was, I would say, is probably one in the last decade, one of the single biggest, best decision that Xeikon company did is to apply the technology and engage in the labeling industry and become so important and so recognized, because it's still today a very big and growing industry. So we are very fortunate, and I'm very optimistic. I think it's not an overall alternative. It's a good solution. I think it starts ramping up quickly. Still some technology improvement. All the technology not so ready. There's a couple of players that are inside business. We are not in that business. It fits very well directly to the manufacturing process, very integrating close to the, whether the bottle or the can or whatever. I think it has a room. I don't think it will change everything. You could say when you print with inkjet directly on a corrugating, you pass a board. You are doing a direct to board, a direct to shape. So with the inkjet, which is a non-contact technology, we are in a direct to shape business, you know, to some extent. So, but when I discuss with the consultant and the application, you know, self-adhesive has a very particular way to operate. So I think it's just one of the many segments of the label, and it's growing fast, but I have no indication that will be an alternative and a full replacement of everything the way we do today in the industry. Today it's not on our radar. We don't have a lot of skills and assets for that, but we are looking with the evolution, you know, we are always open to new ideas. It's not something we are strongly active now. According to our strategy, I'll say, graphic card, high volume, high quality, high value documents, label, and packaging. In the packaging, we exploit in the folding carton all segments when you need roll fed, and that's very good for us. But we have intentionally decided to go to the corrugated business. So the next technology move, if there is a new offering, that will be in the packaging and corrugated field. And we want to build and design to specification. So we will work, and we have access to those players by the Flint Group. We will work with our customer of Flint Group and trying to build a platform to specification that really answer the business need. So we are going to have a market-driven approach, not a technology-driven approach.